There are a lot of inefficiencies within the system, and because of that, I give you an example with medication. So there's an antibiotic that you take for 3 days, because in 3 days it can do what it needs to do. There's an antibiotic you have to take for 7 days. There's some you have to take for 10 days in order for it to do what needs to be done. And so I take it back in terms of the work that needs to be done, and I continue to highlight, even when we hand out ambulances, for example, we know that it's not yet sufficient. I know this. My ED knows this. But what we're doing is we are starting to address a long-term systematic problem. We know exactly how many ambulances we need in order to get the ministry to function effectively. So the ones we've handed out don't get us there, but it starts the process. And that's what we've been doing, is starting the process. In terms of the doctors and the HR, for example, do we have enough doctors and nurses in the system? Absolutely not. And they're sitting at home. So it now becomes an issue, and that's exactly what we're working on now, is from a budget perspective, you are getting $150 million only from Treasury, from the budget. But now it's my job not to sit there and say, okay, but we can't do anything because I didn't get enough money. That's not an excuse. You've been hired to do the job. And so what we've now been trying to do is, and that's part of it, and I know we'll come to pharmaceuticals, but that's what we talk about when we say we must learn to be more efficient. Because when we save, we redirect money. We take it back. We hire more doctors. We hire more nurses. And that's why I keep telling people I've been hired to focus on efficiency. And that's the goal.